everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you have had a good week, and I hope you're as excited as I am that it is springtime. So today, I gotta have to tell you, it's actually Thursday. I've really enjoyed doing my Friday video on Thursday. That way I'm not rushed to get it posted, and then I always feel like doing another video on Friday, so who knows. And it might really work out well this week because I don't really have a lot to show you because I ordered just a bunch of stuff, and a lot of it might get here today or tomorrow, but there's still enough here for me to do a video. So the first thing I wanted to show you though is a favorite. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have been doing the J-Lo look from Tati's video, and I've been doing a version of that all week ever since I saw that video, and I have loved it. So I'll post a picture right here of if you go to my Instagram, you'll see the first time I did it, and then I'll put a picture in here somewhere of when I did it yesterday, and I feel like I did it even better. Now today, I tried to do just like a little bit of a different version. I used a different palette, and it might not be quite as intense because I have things, I'm actually going to get a blowout today with my hair, with Morgan, and I have some things to do today, so I didn't want to pack on quite as much makeup, but I love it. So something I discovered when I was trying to get that look is something that I had in my stash, and it is the Skinny Dip by Jouer, and it's a lip topper, so it's not a lip gloss. If you try to use this as a lip gloss, it's going to look crazy. But you can even put it with a lip gloss. And today I've got on my secret combo that is coming soon. And then I'm going to put, just to make it have that, you know, sparkle, I'm going to put a little bit of this on. I want you to see how pretty it is. So I don't put it on full blast usually. Man, let me put a little bit more on up here where it... Did you guys notice? I mean, the way he did her makeup is like, it's like a professional version of what I love. You know, just the contour, the nude tones, everything minus the wing liner. But that's fine because that's just a different look for me. I like wing liner, but not in a smoky blown out way. So actually that was actually perfect for me to get another look. And of course I don't have a tissue out here. Hold on. Okay, so I just pulled you up a little closer, but see how that gives just that little bit of sparkle. And let me get my mirror. So many people ask me about this mirror. This is an old mirror that I picked up at Claire's when Brooke was still young enough to even want to go to Claire's, which, I mean, we all still want to go to Claire's sometimes, but I picked it up, and I know it looks like an Anna Sui mirror, but it's just a cheap little mirror, but I like it. So I did find one similar on Amazon that I'll link below. But yes, can you see? I hope you can see that little bit of sparkle it puts, but yet it's not goopy glossy. It's just a little bit, so it's just awesome. So I recommend, I think everyone would love that. If you like any little bit of sparkle, you can put it over a matte, you know, shiny lipstick or even a gloss, and it gives it even more of that J-Lo glow. I guess that's going to be the thing this week. So I wanted to tell you about that because it's definitely been a favorite since I've been doing that look. Okay, one of my subscribers was nice enough. She has a friend that works at the Sicily counter, so she sent me some more samples of that primer, and I'm going to tell you, the closest you can get to it is going to be that gripping primer from, what is it, Cover FX? But somebody told me about another primer that I ordered from Sephora. And let me see, let me look up my Sephora order real quick. Okay, here it is. It's the J1 Jelly Pack. So we will see how that goes. Let's read about that. So I ordered it, and it's for normal, oily, combination dry, sensitive skin, a multitasking anti-aging formula that works as a hydrating morning mask and a makeup gripping primer. Solutions for firmness and elasticity. Let's read more. Can be applied to cleanse skin first thing in the morning as a multitasking treatment, mask, and primer, working instantly to hydrate, prime the skin. Anyway, so we will see how that compares to this Sicily. So that is 42. So it's substantially less, and it gets, I think, 4.5 stars. So we'll see. But so thank you to, you know who you are, that sent me these samples of the double tenseur, and she also sent me a sample of that expensive concealer that everybody raves about, and so I will be trying this too. I just got this yesterday, so thank you for that, and I will be trying it and letting you know what I think about that. Okay, and then another thing that I did this week is I went to, oh gosh, do you guys hear Chanel? She's doing that crazy thing like that when they see squirrels or stuff outside, or birds. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. And her tail's just whipping back and forth. Anyway, I went to the mall yesterday because my friend Amanda was working at the Laura Mercier counter, and I told you guys I'm going to the gym again, and I can really feel and tell a difference. I don't know how much I weigh. I am not weighing because I feel like that works against me sometimes. So I'm just trying to eat better, work out, and see how it goes. And the gym I go to is like a 24-hour gym, and I have loved it because I'll put a picture in here. The last time I went, I took a picture. There was like nobody in there but Brooke and I, and it wasn't even that late. And where am I going with this? I was on the treadmill, and a lot of times I'll put on like Insta stories and just watch the Insta stories. And Vanessa, the Bombshell Suite, came on, and she was showing some new Laura Mercier products. And one was a new Caviar Chrome Veil, lightweight liquid eye color, and the color is Gilded Fresco. And so I immediately texted my friend Amanda to see if she had these in, and she did. So she held them for me, but she wasn't working until Wednesday, so I went yesterday. But she said that this, you can get it thicker or you can spread it out, thin it out. I would probably thin it out some. But here is the color, and I will wear it, you know, probably all over the lid with a wing liner. That would probably be, but you could also use it as a base. But she said this does not come off. So she said it lasts really well. And then I got 2 of the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Crayon, and these are the Intense. So this is Intense Amethyst. And let's see if it says anything else. Nope, just says Intense Amethyst. And so I will swatch it right here. And I told her this reminds me of the colors I used to wear when I just wore mostly purples. And I can remember I had a purple I loved from Lancome, I had a purple that I loved from Mary Kay, and a purple that I loved from Chanel. And they were all that color, kind of a cool tone purple. So I got that one. I love the Caviar sticks. And I will say my favorite one is Caramel. Caramel and All Natural are my favorites. And then this is Metallic Taupe. I knew I wanted this one. And I will put it right beside Amethyst. If I had to probably say one of them, it would be that one, the Metallic Taupe. And so you don't have to wear it that intense. You can, you know, kind of blend it out. Woo, that is metallic, isn't it? So, love those. And also, if you live here where I do in Wilmington, you could go to the Laura Mercier counter because they have a really good gift that they're doing now. It has like the a little mini highlight. It has the face scrub. It has some really good stuff in it. So that was a plus. Okay, and then, so let me get this stuff out of here so that I know what I've shown you. And then I wanted to go to the MAC counter because I had enough for 2 lipsticks in my Back to MAC. I was really ready to get them out of my closet. And I had run out of my MAC Giga Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And so I've been using just the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and it just doesn't compare to this. There's just something about this wand being so like long and skinny. The Clinique makes you do kind of like each individual little lash or clump of lashes. This I can just kind of go in and it gets all of my lashes. The Clinique is the kind that because it won't run and it won't transfer, it's that kind that you almost have to take off with warm water. It's, you know how it like, it's kind of rubbery and goes around the lashes, whereas this is just a pigment and it also, you know, doesn't transfer. So this is my absolute favorite. Have used it for years and years and years. Bottom lash mascara. I don't like it for the top lashes, but it's my favorite. So I was so glad to have it this morning. And then Tati, got Tati and I think I was watching a Jeffree Star video. They got me wanting to try or go back to, I've gone through, I don't know how many of these, the Soft Ochre Paint Pot and the Painterly. And so this morning I used the Soft Ochre, and I did it like Tati does it with the Beauty Blender, because I think sometimes I was putting it on too thick. And so I went in with this, with the Beauty Blender, and it just turned out perfect, and I loved it. Now, I will always love the Urban Decay Minor Sin. That will always be in my kit. But I loved this, so I was glad I got it. And Brooke came home from work yesterday, and you know, Ulta is doing that 21 days of makeup, and that is the best. You guys really need to keep up with each day what their specials are. I need to keep up with it because yesterday this was half off. MAC Soft Ochre was half off at Ulta. So when she told me that, I hadn't used this, and so I said, is there any left? And she said no, when she left work at 4, there was only 2 left, so I knew there wouldn't be any. So, you know, I just paid full price. So, and then the other one I got is Painterly. And Painterly, you know, is going to be a little bit more cool, kind of pink toned, kind of more of just a natural. And then the Soft Ochre is going to be a little bit more of your warmy, yellowy tone, more of a golden. So here is the, here, I'll compare them. I haven't opened this one yet. Whew. So I find a use for both of them. So that is the different tones. So if you just wanted to get one, I would just go with, if you're more olive tone, get that one. If you're more neutral or pinky tone, maybe get this one. I will say that this one is more brightening. When you put this on, it kind of just like brightens everything, whereas this is going to give you just that skin color. That would probably be the biggest difference that I see. And these do kind of dry out. They kind of will start pulling away from the jar, but you can still use them. And I've heard people say, put this in them, microwave them, all that stuff. But I've always been able to use them for a long time. And I do store mine with the lid on tight and upside down. So, which is good anyway, because then I can see which one I'm reaching for in the drawer. Another thing that I got this week, and you guys probably won't be able to see it or the results of it for a while, is I bought that big white beautiful makeup vanity that Desi Perkins has in her. I saw it when she was doing her cleanup video, and it's got like a glass top and it's got 3 drawers. And I'm going to, like I said, set it up separate. I've already contacted a guy, I haven't heard back from him, to come set up my lights and set up my camera so that I can just sit down and start videoing. So that has been kind of exciting this week. John he's so good at this. He puts anytime I get anything, he puts it right together. And so he put it together that night, which it was easy. It was just the top and basically the legs. And so I'm excited about that too. That was like a big thing this week. Okay, and then the lipsticks that I chose, Nikki that works at MAC said, you know, you can get the Powder Kiss lipsticks because she knows how much I like those. And so I picked another one, and it's called Reverence. And by the time I left there, I had eaten and everything else, and my lips had worn off from yesterday. So I decided to try this, and it is so pretty. It's so much prettier than it looks. And it gave me that, like I call the Russian Instagram model lips. You know how they always have that pale lip? It's almost like a powder pink, but it looks like it may be their lip color, you know, that kind of color. So let me swatch it. And these powdery lip colors are just, they're beautiful. Like when I say powder, you're going to think, oh, it's going to be dry, but they're really not. They just really glide right on your lips, and they already look kind of muted and worn in. It's just really a really cool concept. I really like them. And then the other one I got is, I was going to say Peach Stock, but it's Flesh Pot, because I like to use these lighter lipsticks like this and Myth and Bobbi Brown Mod. I like to use these if I want to lighten, especially like a peachy color. I will go over it with this, or like just go in the center, like here. I don't know if you can tell, I'm scared to do too much. I don't want to ruin my look that I like. But so these are good. You know, these lipsticks like this, they may seem unwearable, but they really can. Even if you say you have a pink or a peach lipstick that you would like to lighten or brighten a little bit, put on like this or Myth and put it on regular. Like, you'll look crazy for a minute, but then wipe it off. And it kind of just mutes out your lip color. And then when you put on the other color, it's going to look a little bit brighter and a little bit, it just will have a little bit of a different shade to it. And so I use these a lot to do stuff like that. So that is all I got from the MAC counter. And I did buy this. It's been sitting out here. I bought this actually last week when I bought that the Blooming or Boom Boom Bloom collection. I bought this brush. It is the MAC 135S, and I might already have this. I think I do, but I love brushes like this for like bronzer, because it's big and fluffy, but it's not gonna cover too much space, because I kind of like my bronzer to be kind of, I just noticed I love the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush, but it was kind of just doing too much at one time. This type of brush is just perfect for, and you can kind of do it like this on its side and it kind of blends up. It's just a good brush. So I grabbed another one of these. You never know when they're going to discontinue. And this, they've gone to all vegan brushes, so I'm sure that mine is probably a natural hair, and I wanted to try the synthetic, the vegan style thing. I went and had my hair color done, and I don't know, I'm sure you guys can tell it's different. Thought I would just tell you this just because, in case this might ever happen to you. I noticed, you know, I've been loving my hair color for a long time. I did a video on it, and I will link it up here so you can watch it. It was a new Redken. The color is Volcanic, and it's the lacquer gels. And what's so great about it is it's kind of a new color that colors gray. And so I loved it, You know, I just couldn't believe how much I loved how it did my roots. I wasn't having to get my highlights done as much. And then the last 2 times, so it would be like 4 times of getting my hair done, but only 2 of those didn't have highlights. So the last times I just did the color, I didn't like it as much. And I noticed it was darker, and it was just, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't the same. So I mentioned it to Morgan, and she said, she couldn't decide what it was. And she said, well, we can go up lighter. And then she remembered that when she went to go get my hair color, they didn't have the 8. I think this is what she said. They didn't have the 8, whichever one Volcanic is. So she was getting the one above it and the one below it and mixing it, and it probably just wasn't the same. She said, you know, maybe the darker color kind of took over a little bit more. So this time she did the true Volcanic lacquer gels, and you can see that it got my roots, you know, lighter. And I love that, because then I don't feel like, that's my extension, but you can see right here, but then I don't feel like I've got to get highlights as much. You know what I mean? I can go much longer. So she did put some like baby lights in to kind of break up that darkness that I had gotten. So we should be on the path now to just staying the same now that we figured it out. So that is what's different about my hair. But I asked her if she would pick this up for me, and she did. And it is the Olaplex Bond Smoother. My friend Michael said that he thought I should give this a try, that he had heard that it was so good. And I had put it in my cart on Sephora, and it had great reviews, and so I just asked her to grab it for me, and she did. Concentrated leave-in smoothing cream, excellent for all hair types, included colored and chemically treated. Strengthens, hydrates, moisturizes, speeds up blow dry time while smoothing, eliminates the frizz and flyaways for up to 72 hours. So I will let you know how this goes, because I live in the, I think, the world capital of humidity, and so we'll see how this goes. I know a lot of you like that Wow in the silver bottle, and I do too. I have gone through 2 of those. I just haven't been using it lately because it hasn't been summertime, and I haven't had to worry about it as much. but I'll have to get back to something like this or that Wow spray very soon. So excited to get that. And then I went to go see Kelly at Oliver this week, and her little precious baby, 3 months old, and I think that is one of my favorite ages because they're smiling, they're making eye contact, she was, you know, talking to me. She had her on the counter in one of those, it's something new. You know, I had the boppy pillow. Well, this is like a boppy, it wasn't empty in the center. It was like a whole big boppy thing, and it was sitting up, and I just got to sit there and talk to her, and it was just awesome. I love babies. I've always loved babies. And so I picked up a few things while I was there, and one of them are these earrings, and it's by a brand I haven't heard of before, Mercier, and they are light as a feather. I mean, light as any earring you could imagine, and they are this, I guess it's kind of like a vinyl or acrylic, and they're these that are white with a little bit of a marbling through it. And I am not wearing these today because I put these on. I really didn't think that these went with what I had on as much. I actually bought these to wear with a dress that I got that I was going to wear today, and it didn't fit me. It's a wrap dress, and I could not even cover my boobs. So I'm going to have to take it back today. And I told her, I said, the dress didn't fit me. I'm so bummed. And she said that Ghani dresses are like that they're low cut, and you know, they're hard to, I guess you would probably have to have a smaller chest to wear it. So, and then I also picked up this t-shirt that I think you guys are going to love. So I'm going to stand up and do an outfit of the day, but I'm going to warn you, some people are going to get so mad. I am wearing the same jeans, the same girlfriend or whatever they are. What are they? Good American, not girlfriend, Good American jeans. And I tried to wear 2 other pair of jeans, and they just, nothing compares. These are just so comfortable, and I feel like they look so much better on me. And each week when I try them on, they look a little bit better because I'm toning up some and losing a little bit of weight. And so I put them back on, and I apologize. I keep meaning to order another pair. I want to order maybe like some white ones or just a different wash. And I've been forgetting. I've been really busy this week. So I wanted to wear this with the dress. But anyway, so I'll be right back with an outfit of the day. Okay, I have to show you this dress. I just took it out of the bag and put it on a hanger for you. But is that not the sweetest, prettiest dress? And I saw it on her Instagram, and I messaged her. I wanted it. I mean, it's so pretty, but yet very sexy at the same time because of the way it's cut and just the fabric and everything. I wanted to wear this. I mean, with the wedges, like my Valentino wedges, or even those wedges I just got the other day at Walmart. Oh, that would look so good. And I was really bummed. I could not even get it. I couldn't even crisscross it hardly, and it was so open that even if I'd put a cami on, it wouldn't look good because it would have been just way too much of the cami. Then I picked this up. It is just a little, it's almost like a, I don't know if it would be considered like a chenille, or it's almost like a cross between a chenille and terry cloth little sweatshirt, and it has the little tie at the bottom. And I loved the color, and this is the kind of stuff that I like to have in the summer because it's really, really, really lightweight. Oh, and it has like a little crisscrossy. Oh, I love that right there. And it's perfect for when we stay at the beach. We'll stay at least 2 weeks this summer. Perfect for the nights that get just a little bit cooler and you just want to feel cozy. And I just loved it. I think that if it hadn't been this color, I probably wouldn't have been so attracted to it, but it's just so pretty. It's that nude peach color, and it's I got a medium. It's stateside. The velour, okay, velour pullover. But I just think it's really, really, really pretty. And this is the tee, and I just took the tag off of it. This is $70. It's the V-neck white tee by L&A, which is an old fave. And what I like about it is the length, because it's cropped but not cropped. So like these jeans are high-waisted and they're getting higher on me as I lose a little bit probably. And so they're perfect. I mean, you could, I don't think you'd tuck it in, but see, it leaves enough room for my belt to show. And then these are the Good American jeans with just my good old Frye boots. And I'm having to use my lights today. I hope you can still see everything, but it's just really cloudy. I don't know why. It's, I meant to take my nail polish off. I'm still wearing my China Glaze Rose Among Thorns. And I meant to take it off, so if it looks bad, I'm sorry. I meant to. It's my favorite, but I did. It has, you know, gotten kind of worn off the ends. And my hoops are my Sheila Fossil hoops. And anything else? The fragrance I put on is my Bond No. 9. Oh gosh, I'm having a hard time. I'm wanting to say Freedom, Free Spirit, or something like that. I can't remember, but I'll put it down below. It's just a good spring scent. And anything else? My Hear Me Roar ring. And I've been using a new tanning, the Tan Luxe drops that my friend Denise sent me, and I've been putting it in the Rodan and Fields body cream that Yvette sent me, and I need to order some more of that tonight. It is the creamiest, smoothest body cream ever. And even though it comes in the pot, it is very, it's not thick or waxy feeling. And so I've been taking a little bit of that out and then putting a dropper of those Tan Luxe drops in there. And boy, that really, if you want more of a serious tan than that other Skin Authority, then that is what you need to try. I've been loving that. And then it still gives you that moisture from that Rodan and Fields body cream. So I'll put all my links down below, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll see you this weekend. And I posted a video, my Botox video, I think posted this morning on my mishaps. So I'll put that video in here somewhere too. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.